It's a bye week for the mighty Minnesota Vikings. You know what I mean? It's a bye week for the mighty Minnesota Vikings. And first of all, I want to say this. God bless to each and every one of y'all. God bless to each and every one of y'all. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday. And yeah, man. When it comes to the Vikings, we get to relax, and watch everybody else play, get healthy, etc., etc. And hopefully, when it's time to play, we healthy enough that our starting, you know, office alignment, at least 3 out of the 5 are healthy. That's what I'm hoping. Shout out to my guy, Little D. What's good, Little DJ? And Coop, what's going on? Let's go Ravens. Yeah, man. So this is one of those live streams, it sucks that the Vikings ain't playing today, but it is kind of cool at the same time because we are banged up. The Vikings need to heal up, and I'm super optimistic for the remainder of the season. It's an early bye, but at the end of the day, this bye week was actually perfect timing for the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Shout out to Smeagol in the building. Skull to the bowl, baby. Skull of the morning, Mike. Let's go, baby. Skull. Let's go still. Oh, still a nation in the building. Let's go still a nation. We get in the dub today. But yes, we can even go over the finals. Like, what's your predictions for week 6? I think we did it last live, but we could do it again. Because, I forgot. I don't know which teams I picked to win. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I think the Jets are moving the ball on the Broncos, and they have a chance. It's third quarter still, though. They got the Broncos beating the Jets 10-4 right now, but it's still the third quarter, 8 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. Seahawks and Jaguars, I will be live for that game, play-by-play, live stream party. Even though the Vikings ain't playing, I still love football, and I will be live for that game. I'm hoping the Eagles win. Who the Eagles play today? Who do the Eagles already played. They played against the Giants. The Eagles played against the Giants. They lost to the Giants 34-17. So now the next game they play is against the Vikings. So that's the next game. What's going on, everybody? And Bills win. Bills, I don't know who the Bills play. Bills. They might be on a bye week. They might be on. Oh, no, they play the Falcons. They play the Falcons Monday Night Football against the Bills play the Falcons Monday Night Football. It's 10:30 here for me. How early? The game starts at it's 10:30. Oh wow, you're like an hour behind me. So the game starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Right now for me it's 11:30. So yeah, I will be live for the Seahawks versus Jaguars game. The Vikings are on a bye week, so I'm still gonna represent my team. I'm gonna give you my commentary, play-by-play style. It's gonna be lit. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Sammy D play, see what Sam Darnold does. I think the Jaguars are gonna win, but I'm hoping the Seahawks win because I like Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? I'm a Sam Darnold guy now. I'm cheering for Sam Darnold unless he goes against the Minnesota Vikings. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, though. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all double tap that screen, hit that like button, double tap that screen, hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. That's in the building right now. What's good? Man, I'm doing wonderful, man. God is good. I woke up this morning. It starts there, man. God is good. I woke up this morning. It definitely starts there. And I'm able to talk to y'all and vibe with y'all. So I'm hopefully everybody else is having a good day, a good morning. Let's get it. But I got the Steelers winning 100-0. Just kidding. Yeah, you never know. My real prediction is 21-7 against the Browns. Okay. What's going on, Ron's opinion? Don't matter, Chris. What's good? What's going on, Red Champion? What's good with you, bro? What's going on, Fine? What's going on, everybody? You got the Jaguars? Yeah, Jaguars. Yeah, Jaguars. All right. So who Niners or the Bucks? You know what? Niners or Bucks? I got the Buccaneers. And this is not taking nothing away from the 49ers because the 49ers are playing absolutely amazing. But I feel like Baker Mayfield is playing at an MVP caliber. Like he's playing MVP caliber right now. And if he keeps doing what he's doing and proving the doubters wrong, I could see, honestly, the Buccaneers winning this game. But it could go either way because the 49ers, like I said, they're a tough team. They're a tough team, bro. There's a game on right now. Yeah, there's a game on right now. It's in London. It's the Jets versus the Broncos. So far, right now, the Broncos are beating the Jets 10-9, and the Jets are about to punt the ball. They're on Denver's 45 unless they go for that field goal. Bro is locked in. Yeah, you know the vibes. You know the vibes, my boy Rax. What's going on, Mary? Good morning, Mike. Wishing you a wonderful Sunday. You too. Hard to not watch our Vikings, but glad they got a rest. Yes, that is the biggest thing for me. The Minnesota Vikings got a rest day. They got a rest. They get the rest, man, and they don't have to. You know what I mean? Just heal up, bro. Just to heal up. What's going on, Dakota? Vikes got to get the win to the no, they play next Sunday. Next Sunday, not today against the Eagles. Can't bring them that back. Yes, we got to beat the brace off of them in Philly. You don't like how I say Jaguars, huh? He said Jaguars. Oh, I mean, I'm saying the way I'm saying it, brother. Appreciate you in the building. Bucks, what's going on? Lefty's in the building. My boy says Bucks. What's going on, Lefty? Christopher, Quentin, Jefferson. I'm Las Vegas. You got Las Vegas? Okay. Las Vegas Raiders, you know, I don't know about the Raiders this season, man. I had them as a dark horse team. And I don't even like saying Las Vegas Raiders. No disrespect to Las Vegas. It just doesn't flow to me. It doesn't flow off my tongue is the best. The Jags being 4-1 is mind-boggling. No, them Colts being, listen, bro. I know people are sleeping on the Colts because they're the Colts right now. But I'm telling you right now, the Colts are the real deal. I think the Colts are better than the Jaguars. I'm going to be honest with you. I understand Jaguars are hot right now, but I got a slight edge with the Colts, man. I just got a feeling about them Colts, man, right now. Yeah, JJ McCarthy playing today. No, JJ's not playing today. JJ is actually JJ McCarthy is we don't even know if he's playing against the Eagles the next Sunday, week 7. There's no information that he's going to play, definitely. So it could easily go either way with Carson Wentz playing against the Eagles. I am hoping that JJ McCarthy plays. But after the bye week, which is our bye week this Sunday. But honestly, I just don't have any clue if that man's going to play. But I always say, like, if the man is healthy, play him. If he's not, then you just probably going to have to sit him out. But sometimes people play through injury. As long as the injury ain't crazy and it's swelling and he's in so much pain he can't bear it. But there's a lot of players, and I'm not saying that he should definitely play it if he feels a little bit of pain, but there's a lot of players that's in the NFL right now that's going through something, that's playing through injury and still balling out. So it depends. If it's swelling though, like I listen, I'm not a doctor, but I think he should go out there. But like, who am I to say? Who am I to say? At the end of the day, and this is the issue that you get, if he doesn't play, right, and Carson Wentz gets us the dub against the Philadelphia Eagles, it's going to be even harder for the coaching staff to bench Carson Wentz for JJ McCarthy. I'm just being honest with y'all. Then we're going to be 4-2. I'm just giving you the scenario what could possibly happen if if Carson Wentz does his thing. It's going to be hard. Baker is 2025 insane. I never seen him. Yes, he's been excellent. Vikings on bye, guys. Yeah, we're on bye week. As a Browns fan that has Jaguars first round pick, them being 4-1 is, yeah, it is crazy though. Are the Dolphins the same team as the Jets, or who's better? Are the Dolphins the same team as the Jets? You know, I will give the slight edge to the Dolphins, but then again, I don't know, because Jets got a solid defense, bro. I'm not really sure. I'm not really too familiar with their offense, but I still like their defense. And I'm a defensive person. I always say defense wins Super Bowls. Defense wins championships. And if you look at the last Super Bowl, it was defense that made that Super Bowl happen. I'm not taking nothing away from the Eagles' offense against the Chiefs, but they made Patrick Mahomes scared of his own shadow. They made Patrick Mahomes bounce the football off the dirt. They made Patrick Mahomes overthrow wide receivers. Defense, I'm telling you, even if you don't sack the quarterback, you just got to hit him. and you don't give him time to just sit back and go on vacation in that pocket or whatever, and he's a dual threat quarterback, and he's one of the greatest of all time. They made Patrick Mahomes look bad. But I always say it's defense. Most of the time, defense wins championships. Not saying that an offensive team can't win a Super Bowl, but I always give the edge to defense because I think a dominant defense can beat a dominant offense. That's just my opinion because I always look at especially if your trenches are on point because we witnessed it time and time again, honestly. But Phillies lost 2-1 and oh my gosh, Phillies got to mix. They got to do something. Purple, what's good with you, brother? Almost 1 p.m. Nah, it's only 11:37 where I'm at. There's some solid information that he's going to play though. All right, yeah. If he listen, I gotta hit and I think there's something that one YouTuber put out, FTW put out something about they're leaning towards him. You know what I mean? But I gotta get some information where they're a guarantee this man gonna play. I think he's gonna play. I want this man to play, but I don't want to get my hopes up until I see the actual information. You know what I'm saying, Purple? I don't want to get my hopes up and my heart would get broken if he doesn't play. Because I want him to play so bad, y'all. I want him to destroy the doubters, destroy the haters. And the only way he can do that is by being on that football field. So I don't want to get my hopes up until I get the actual information that this man is officially until KOC says, yes, he's going to be the starter. Hey, listen, everything else is speculation. So we'll see what happens. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Vikings could trade for Kirk Cousins. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Hey, listen, bro. Respectfully, I'm not a Kirk Cousins hater. I can't believe I keep hearing about Kirk. Listen, I'd rather for y'all to talk about Sam Darnold and say that we made a mistake with Sam Darnold or even Danny Dimes. But Kirk Cousins would be such a big distraction. It would be it's already a distraction with Carson Wentz. Imagine if Kirk Cousins walked in the building. There's a lot of Viking fans, respectfully speaking, that absolutely love Kirk Cousins. You might as well just say, JJ McCarthy ain't starting the rest of the season. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Don't even do it. Don't bring Kirk Cousins back. I like Kirk. Oh, we got a super chat. Shout out to my guy Will Diggs. Man, I appreciate you with the super chat, man. God bless to you and your family. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. And I'm gonna just say this. I appreciate everybody that's in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button, double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel like that. Sports are designed to bring us together, y'all, not separate us. And I believe that because it is true. It's a fact. You could be, I always say this, I say it time and time again, but because I feel like I need to, because I want other people to understand where I'm coming from. You could be from Jupiter, you could be from Mars, you could be from Pluto, you could be from the moon, you could be from a whole nother galaxy. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is one family, y'all, over here. Just keep it PG in the comments. We're going to talk that talk, but just keep it PG in the comments. But respectfully speaking, as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, we're going to beat the brakes off your team. I don't care. Hey, listen, if we play your team, which is the Eagles are up next, we're going to beat the Eagles. We're going to beat the brakes off the Eagles. I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. Hey, listen, that's just how I feel, brother. Let's get it. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. And thank you for the Smeagol and everybody that's timing people out that are being weird. If you are acting weird in the comments, my family will just time you out. Listen, I don't even question it. Just time them out if they're being weird. He apparently had a good week working out this week and Wentz shoulder. Yes. What the heck is happening with Carson Wentz's shoulder? When did he? Listen, I don't understand what's happening with the Vikings this season, bro. Purple, thank you for putting that comment on there. Because when I heard about Wentz's shoulder, I'm like, did he miss the play or something, right? I don't even remember him hurting his shoulder. But when I started hearing some reports, I'm like, I don't know why I didn't talk about it. That is crazy, bro. Now, who's more hurt? Carson Wentz or JJ McCarthy? Whoever's the least hurt, I guess you would say, Play that man, brother. Like, you got to play somebody unless you're gonna play Max Browsmer. You know what I mean? And listen, I ain't trying to be come at the man. I want to see JJ or Carson, if anything. Really JJ. But yeah, man, that's crazy that Wentz hurt his shoulder. It's like we definitely hit the injury bug early this season. This is why I'm so glad we had the bye week. And hopefully we get healthy and we stay healthy for the remainder of the season. I want him to play if he can. Yes, if he can. What do you think about Jaden Daniels? Oh my gosh, Jaden Daniels is one of the best young quarterbacks in the game, hands down. Period. I mean, ain't really much more I could say than that. Like, that's a fact. Anybody that thinks Jaden Daniels shouldn't have been the first, like right now, as we speak right now, in that 2024 NFL draft, when it comes to all the good quarterbacks, Drake May, Caleb, Jaden, Bo, JJ McCarthy, Michael Penix, Spencer Rattler, et cetera, right? Those are like the top dudes, right? Listen, Jaden Daniels is right now, just talking about right now. I'm not talking about 5 years from now. I'm talking about right now. Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback out of that draft right now. He's a special talent. I always say, like, for a quarterback that's a rookie to get his team to the NFC Championship game and only lost to the Eagles, hey, listen, that's a big deal, bro. Like, imagine if he would have won the Super Bowl. Like, people try to make it seem like the Chiefs was definitely going to win if the Commanders beat the Eagles. Bro, you never know. I'm just saying what if, hypothetically speaking. The Eagles won it, but I'm just saying, if they was to get past the Eagles and go against the Chiefs, we have no clue who would have won that game. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's something about Jaden that's contagious. It's an energy that's contagious that rubs off on the coaching staff, the players around him, and that is the thing. That's the winning formula, leadership to go to the next level and win a Super Bowl. So Jaden Daniels is definitely a dog. I'll say that. You know what I mean? He's definitely a dog. Straight up. Coming from a Viking fan opinion, who's better, Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase? I think this is a popular question. A lot of everybody in the chat, who's better, Chase or JJ? And I'm talking about Justin Jefferson. If you had to choose one wide receiver for their whole career, we don't know how their career is going to end. Right now, who would you choose, Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson? It depends on what you like, honestly. If you're a Bengals fan, you're probably going to pick Jamar Chase. If you're a Viking fan, you're probably going to pick Justin Jefferson. I'm picking Justin Jefferson. I'm a Viking fan. And this does not take nothing away from Jamar Chase. He is simply, if he's not the best wide receiver, he's definitely the second best wide receiver. And it's between JJ and Jamar Chase. I choose Justin Jefferson over Jamar Chase. And this is not knocking Jamar Chase. I'm not knocking him for this because you can't help who's on your team. But respectfully speaking, if Joe Burrow was the quarterback of Justin Jefferson for his whole career, what do you think the numbers would be? The numbers are already leaning, in my opinion, Justin Jefferson without a Joe Burrow as his quarterback. Now imagine if he had a Joe Burrow his whole career. I'm not taking nothing from Jamar Chase. I'm just putting full context because when you have a Joshua Dobbs throw you a ball, when you have a Nick Mullins throw you a ball, when you have Kirk Cousins, even though Kirk Cousins is a solid/good quarterback, he ain't Joe Burrow when Joe Burrow is healthy. Who else? Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is actually a solid quarterback as well, solid/good quarterback as well. I actually picked Sam Darnold over Kirk Cousins, but that was just 1 year, right? And then now you have Carson Wentz and you have JJ McCarthy, but JJ McCarthy hasn't really played that many games. So I give the slight edge to Justin Jefferson, but I will say this. This is no slight against Jamar because he really is that good. You know what I mean? And I always got to say that because when I say something like, if, for instance, I want JJ McCarthy to start, right? I got people in my chat saying, why don't you like Carson Wentz? It's not that I don't like Carson Wentz. I appreciate what the man has done, but I want JJ McCarthy to be the starter. Ain't nothing wrong with having an opinion. That's how I feel. Jefferson is better than Chase. Jefferson has put up numbers with no. Thank you, bro. Hey, Purple. Great minds think alike, my brother. Great minds think alike. Let me say that one more time. Yo, they be trying to say, yeah, I don't know why they call me that, bro. It's funny. It's funny though. I don't understand it. But yeah, I great minds think alike, Purple. What's with all the, yeah, I don't know, bro. They might think I look like that boy. I don't know why. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. I mean, I promise you, I'm not related to him. He's going nowhere. Facts, bro. You streaming a game today? Yes, I'm streaming the Seahawks versus the Jaguars. And I chose that game for two reasons. One, because it starts at 1 o'clock. I'm not going to be live at 8 o'clock doing a live stream because I got to be with my family and spend time with my family. Two, I think that the Seahawks can make a big statement if they beat the Jaguars. And if the Jaguars beat the Seahawks, they make a big statement as well because the Seahawks are no joke. Both teams are pretty darn good in my honest opinion. And I think this is probably going to be one of the best games today, to be honest with you. One of the best games. Now, I want the Seahawks to win because Sam Darnold, but then I wouldn't be surprised if the Jaguars beat the Seahawks. The Jaguars are playing excellent football. Excellent football. Yeah, they active today, bro. Not NFL, but how overrated you think Arch Manning been? You know what? I haven't been like following Arch Manning, but you know, it really does suck because I feel bad for the young man. I always go for the underdog. I feel like he's an underdog because once you're compared to family members that are all-time great, like you can say what you want about Eli Manning, he got 2 Super Bowls. Peyton Manning is definitely just all-time, right? We know Peyton Manning is just that guy, right? You're compared to those type of quarterbacks, right? Family members. You have the last name Manning. So it's like all this pressure. And I'm not saying that like even though people are like, oh, he got to be able to handle the pressure. Bro, that's different, bro. Imagine you trying to get into a professional sport, right? For like, you know what I mean? And your father, your grandfather, or your whatever, your uncle, your cut, whatever, a family member was literally winning Super Bowls and doing and just dominating the NFL when they were playing. And you have that last name, so everybody's just going to assume you're that good, right? They're just going to assume. They don't even got to see you throw a pass. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, he got the last name. He know he's good. As soon as he starts jacking up things, oh, he must not be. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a little bit more pressure. Like, it's kind of like the LeBron James factor. Like, LeBron James' son, what's his name? Bronny James. They... You know what I mean? Kind of like over-exaggerated. Oh, he's going to be this, blah, blah. And I'm not saying he's not going to be good, but it's kind of hard when you have all-time great players. I mean, you have all-time great family members, fathers, uncles, whatever, playing before you get into that next level. And then you got to look at it like this. Did I get into this school because of my play in high school, or did I get into this school because of my last name? You get what I'm saying? So you got to kind of make your own name for yourself because a lot of people are just going to naturally, they're going to compare you to their family members. That's just what it is. But I hope the best for the man. I always go for the underdog. That's just the way I do things. Let me get this weirdo out of the chat. There's a lot of weird people nowadays. Eagles coming off 2 straight losses. They're coming and angry and locked in. Just hope you keep it close. Yes, you know what? I think the Eagles are going to be, they can be all the angry they want to be. They can be angry all they want to be. At the end of the day, they're going to have to get on that football field and show up. They coming to US Bank Stadium. I don't know who the quarterback going to be. I'm hoping it's J.J. McCarthy. I'm thinking it's going to be J.J. McCarthy. But whoever it is, whoever's the quarterback, whoever's going to be the quarterback, I'm down with whoever, bro. They got my full support. And the thing about it is if we get healthy like I think we will be, mainly on that offensive line and Blake Cashman coming back on defense, hey, listen, bro. Listen, Eagles is going down, respectfully. The Jets just got a safety. Whoa, hold on now. Hold on now. The Jets are winning 11-10, bro. That's crazy work. End zone safety. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man. All right, shout out to everybody. I'm skipping some comments, y'all. We got some Packer fans in the building. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this season with the scoreboard and everything. Everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel, whether you a Viking fan or not. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly mean that. and we just vibing right now. This is the Minnesota Vikings bye week. So we're just kind of just vibing right now. And then I will be live for the Seahawks and Jaguars game a little bit later today. Well, at 1 o'clock, 12:50 to be exact. And we'll be live for that game. And yeah, JD5 Vikings. All right, Felicia Taylor. I listen. If you feel like that, Felicia Taylor, I ain't mad at you, bro. I mean, I'm not mad at you. I don't mean to say bro. I'm not mad at you. But what I will say is this, Felicia. Who's your team? Respectfully speaking, who is your team? Please leave in the comments whoever your team is. When we play your team, we're going to beat the brakes off your team, Felicia. Felicia, we're going to beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully. Jalen Hurts was 18-0 while he was healthy playing, and then he loses 2 in a row. Yeah. Any word on Aaron Jones is coming back? I'm hearing he's not going to be back, bro. I'm hearing he won't be back. We'll see, though. You feel me? We'll definitely see. We got JJ Chase. Atlanta is cooked. We'll see. I'm Eagles fan, but I say Chase. You say Chase. You don't be listen. If you an Eagle fan saying Chase, you might be salty because y'all drafted Jalen Reagor. It's not the Vikings' fault. Y'all drafted Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson. Let me talk that talk, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Justin Jefferson doesn't care who the quarterback. Yeah, he just throw it to him. Facts, bro. Wentz is playing better than McCarthy. Right now, I will agree. Overall, he is. But that doesn't mean that you only gave him 2 games. He is I want to say rookie, but technically he's not a rookie. But people want to say rookie because this is his first season playing regular season games. What I will say is you got to let him get the experience. That's all I'm going to say. And when he proves people wrong, I hope everybody that is hopped off the JJ McCarthy bandwagon returns. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we drafted this man 10th overall in the 2024 NFL draft. We did not draft this man to be a bench warmer. I made a short talking about that. We didn't draft JJ McCarthy to be a bench warmer for the Minnesota Vikings. We could have just kept Sam Darnold if we was going to give up on JJ McCarthy that quick and be like, oh, by the way, we're going to have Carson Wentz plays a couple of games, looks pretty darn good. I mean, mind you, he looked pretty darn good. Oh, we're going to bench JJ McCarthy now, even if he's hurt. No, I mean, even if he's healthy. No, that's not. We might as well just kept Sam Darnold. Jefferson isn't he'll catch no. Yeah, CeeDee. I like CeeDee Lamb, but yeah, Jefferson don't get enough catches or yards. I expect him to go crazy, but he ended up having 3 catches, 20 yards each. Nah. He has more production than that. Even with the quarterback situation going on. Why is nobody talking about how the Vikings fumbled on Daniel Jones? Oh my gosh. You know what? The reason why a lot of Viking fans don't think about it, because I don't even think Daniel Jones played 1 snap in 2024. I don't think he played 1 snap, bro. So they compare it, they talk about Sam Darnold more than Daniel Jones because Daniel Jones didn't get the opportunity. Now, I will say this. Man, Daniel Jones is playing, he's playing amazing, excellent. You know what I mean? So I think it's that, but I might be wrong. Flacco. Yeah, Grandpa Flacco had to go to the Bagels. And are they gonna get cookies now? Yo, honestly, hey, listen, they didn't want to go for Russell Wilson because maybe Russell Wilson's he might be a distraction, right? He might be a distraction, but in my honest opinion, Joe Flacco's a solid backup. I don't know how much more he has, but I do like Joe Flacco. I got a lot of respect for Joe Flacco. Wentz loves throwing to tight ends more than anything. Yeah, exactly. We got to put him in that position, bro. Hey, I'm from Seattle. Do you think Sam Darnold going to help us beat? Yo, yes, bro. 206. Yes, 100%. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, I'm really happy that Sam Darnold is continuing to play at a very high level. I'm cheering for Sam Darnold against the Jaguars. I don't have no fight in this game. My Vikings this is a bye week for us, but if I had to choose a team that I would go for in this game, I'm going to go for the Seahawks. Now, the Jaguars are definitely good, and they're definitely one of those teams that can listen. They can. Was it the AFC South division? They can win that division, even with the Colts playing at the level at their. Even though the Colts are playing at a high level, the Jaguars have the talent to overtake the Colts. Even though I got the Colts as the favorite, the Jaguars they're a very good team. Denver loses. Denver lost. Let me find out Denver lost, bro. No, it's not over yet. It's not over. There's still 13 minutes left. He said, thanks for Sam Darnold. The pressure is to win a Super Bowl. Yes, I'm a Vikings fan. Let's go. Salute to everybody in the building. Do not forget to hit the like button. Can I get a couple more likes? Can I get a couple more likes? Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. It's definitely going down on Mike Sports Vibes. Like I said, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. But yeah, it's definitely going down. Salute to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. Now, right now the score is 10-11. Denver is 4th and 6. They about to punt the ball back to the Jets. Now the Jets, if they can score a field goal or just anything, field goal, touchdown, they can definitely win this game. The Jets defense is playing amazing. Like they're playing amazing right now against the Broncos. So this is a defensive game. Broncos versus Jets both got pretty darn good defenses. I have a lot of respect for the Broncos defense, but yeah, man, that safety really hurt them. That safety hurt the Broncos, bro. How are those? I got to get you out the building. All right, let me just say this about the cheerleaders, right? If you're not talking about the female cheerleaders, we're not talking about cheerleaders at all. We're going to talk about the players on that football field. Now, that's all I'm going to say, right? If I see you leave a comment like that, bro, I gotta block you, bro. Because we trying to talk about football, bro. We're not trying to talk about cheerleaders, bro. Respectfully, bro. Respectfully. The Minnesota Orange heads going. Yes, go, Eric. Yeah, for the Super Bowl. Let's get it. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Bear down. Never. Yeah, you said never was a black Viking. How do you know that? How do you know that? Then you gotta catch up. Yeah, I'm gonna skip some comments. I'm skipping some comments. We got Blade Runner agree to disagree. Sammy Dimes, Chase far better ball tracker. Nathan, we're gonna have to agree to disagree. Hey Nathan, that's my guy right there. That's my guy though. That's my guy. But hey Nathan, we're gonna have to agree to disagree, my brother. Does May have a higher ceiling than Williams and Daniels? I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest with you, like because I look at all those quarterbacks, like. When it comes to Williams, he's talented, bro. You can say what you want. That man's talented. Now, will the talent amount to him winning games and winning a Super Bowl? I don't know about that. Because you know what? Like, for instance, like Kyler Murray of the Cardinals, right? Talent, bro. But is it amounting? Like, is it going to amount to a lot of wins, or is it going to amount to playoff wins or Super Bowls? I don't look like it right now. So I mean, and then when it comes to Jaden Daniels, it's very hard. It's really hard. It's too early. I like May a lot though. Out of all the quarterbacks right now, I'm gonna give it to Jaden Daniels as the highest ceiling because he's just playing great football, right? But I can't deny that Williams is talented. And I especially can't deny that May is playing pretty darn good his second year. And I always liked Drake May. You can look at my old videos. I was one of the few Viking fans, content creators that was talking about Drake May, and people thought I was tripping. So I got a lot of respect for Drake May. I always had a lot of respect for Drake May. So we'll see what happens though. Lions are going to destroy the Chiefs. I don't know about that, bro. We're going to see though. Flacco doesn't seem to fit in with the quarterback's work now. The pocket of Harris's, especially the Bengals O-line, is yes, Frank Ortega. You're so right. If the Bengals offensive line can't hold it down, it's gonna be a long day for Joe Flacco. I don't care how accurate Joe Flacco is. He's still very accurate. He still has a pretty darn big arm as well. I think Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are going to love Joe Flacco throwing them the ball, right? And you're going to see some throws. You're like, oh, wow. But I'm telling you, if they don't give them time, if they don't block, that's why it's going to be a lot of quick play. It's going to be a lot of quick play, in my opinion. Go, Pack, go. We're going to beat the brace off the Packers. Neither team is playing well like the Chiefs-Jags games. Right. It's already an L for Denver. Beat the champs and then shutting the... Well, I always say this. It's any given Sunday. Y'all know the old saying. Any given Sunday. I don't care what the record is. They could be 0-5. They could be 0-10. And you go against a team that's 0-10. It don't matter, bro. Like any given Sunday. And sometimes you just have a bad game. It happens. And on top of that, the Jets have a pretty darn good defense, bro. Like, I don't know what their total defense rank is, but they got some dogs on I know they got some dogs on defense, bro. Like, I don't know if you know about the Jets defense. They got some dogs on that defense. And this is a defensive game. And I'm telling you, bro, it's not as surprising when you know that the Jets got a pretty good defense. Saints losing today? Okay. If Joe Flacco is a Packers coach tonight, that will be funny. Oh, wow. You guys going to beat the Eagles? Yes, we're going to beat the brakes off the Eagles. We're not just going to beat the Eagles. We're going to beat the brakes off the Eagles. That's how I feel, bro. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, we coming for this. We coming for that spot, bro. J.J. McCarthy time after the bye week. This is our bye week. And we going to rest, get healthy. And then the Philadelphia Eagles are going to come to U.S. Bank Stadium, and we're going to beat the brakes off of them, bro. We're going to beat the brakes off of them, bro. Realistically, would you rather have May or JJ? I can't listen. I'm going with JJ, right? Will I admit that Drake May's playing better? Yes. Right now, JJ. You know what I mean? He's our quarterback. I ain't going away from my guy. But I like Drake May a lot. So you put me in a horror situation right there with that question. I like Drake May. Like, out of that 2024 NFL draft, he was one of my favorite quarterbacks. Top two quarterback in that draft. I'm not gonna say who was number one or whatever, but yeah, he was up there. He was probably number one. I ain't gonna lie. I went on my first today later home in the house. I'll give you the defense. It's out. Yeah, bro. The Jets ain't no. Listen, people be forgetting. What's the old saying? They don't never say offense wins Super Bowls. I don't know anybody that says that. I'm not saying that offense don't win Super Bowls. You got to score. But most of the time, most people say defense wins Super Bowls, bro. Like that's just what the old saying is. And it's still to this, even though they try to take away from the defense and the NFL try to make it more of an offensive game, they try to make it, they want it to be high scoring. That's what the NFL wants. Shout out, I got another super chat. Nathan, what's good? Respect how you keep your page positive and clean. Keep up. Oh, man. Thank you, man. That's how, man. Hey, thank you for the super chat, Nathan. And I appreciate you, you know what I mean, for all your support. Appreciate you, man. God bless to you and your family. And thank you again for the super chat. And I try to keep it clean because I had a story when my oldest son, because he watches my YouTube channel sometimes, and he'll be like, Dad, why are people swearing on your YouTube channel? And I didn't know what to really say. And I said, I got to try to keep it a little bit more clean. And I try to let people, it's okay to express your feelings, but just try to keep it PG. I don't like, we're just passionate football fans. This is one family, but there's a lot of people, especially even young. I want this to be like anybody can watch it. Even like teenagers, young kid, like my son's 11. I want him to be able to watch it and feel comfortable watching it. You feel me? So that's why I always try to keep it clean. And some people, when it comes to the religion, they don't like hearing the swearing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So I just try to keep it PG. And I'm pretty sure everybody in this live stream is intelligent enough that they don't have to use cuss words to get their point across. You know what I mean? Everybody's intelligent enough to use words that can replace those cuss words. That's just how I feel. Y'all losing to Buffalo. We beating the brakes off of Buffalo when we see them. Lions but thank you again for that super chat. Thank you everybody that's in the building. Do not forget to hit the like button. Do not forget to hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. Like I said, it's one YouTube family. Sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. But I have to say this, y'all, and I haven't said it all live stream as much as I usually say it. as a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, I know it's the bye week, but respectfully speaking, the Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off of your team. I don't care if you a Lions fan. I don't care if you a Bears fan. I don't care if you a Eagles fan. I don't care if you a Chiefs fan. I don't care if you a Bills fan. I don't care what fan. Doesn't matter. The Minnesota Vikings will beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully speaking. Don't get in your feelings. It's all love at the end of the day. But that's just how I feel. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Y'all know the vibe. Let's get it. How do you feel about the Bucs? The Bucs are, there must be a lot of Bucs fans in these live streams. And I like that though, by the way. Bucs got Baker. Hey, listen. A couple years ago, Baker was on the trade block, or he was a free agent. I was one of the few Viking fans saying, let's go get Baker. Not saying I told you so, but listen, I seen the potential, and this man looking like an MVP this season, bro. I got a lot of respect for Baker. I got a lot of respect for the Buccaneers defense. I got a lot of respect for Baker, though. That's my guy. You know what I like about Baker so much? You know who he reminds me of? Y'all remember Phillip Rivers? Phillip Rivers from the Chargers. Not saying they're the same type of player, but I like the fact that they would talk trash. I love quarterbacks that have that rah-rah personality that be talking crazy. I love it. Baker, he the type of quarterback. Oh, you get a big hit on him, like say a defensive tackle hits him, and he getting right up, he talking trash, bro. Like, I love it, bro. I love how he plays the game, bro. I love that the energy that he brings to the game. I always did. I love quarterbacks that have that rah-rah. Like, yes, you got the quarterbacks that they're not like over the top and they just get the job done. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But me personally, I like my quarterback to talk crazy and not like be disrespectful with it, but just like, yo, you thought you got me with that interception. What? Wait, I'm going to go right back at you. What's up? I ain't scared of the smoke. I love Baker Mayfield and how he plays the game, bro. For real. Let's go. Chiefs losing. Catch up in the comments. I'm skipping a little bit of comments. Bears going to get it Monday. Who the Bears play Monday? By the way, the Patriots versus Saints is going to be another good game. The Patriots versus Saints is going to be another big game. Oh, Bears play the Commanders. Yep, Bears play the Commanders. JD5 MVP. I could listen. The MVP for me, the MVP for me is between Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield. Those are the two quarterbacks that's playing the best for me. Now, Danny Dimes is in the conversation. Let me say that. I know people don't want to hear me say this. Danny Dimes is in the conversation. Daniel Jones. And also, if the Cowboys could get on a winning streak, guess who else is going to be in the conversation? I know this might sound crazy. Your boy's about to say it. What can go wrong will go wrong, and that's the Dallas Cowboys. Howdy. Hey, listen, the Cowboys, and they can get on the winning streak. Right now, the number one offense is the Cowboys, y'all. Dak Prescott is playing out of his mind. The record doesn't say it, but I'm telling you right now, the Cowboys offense is the best total offense. You can look it up for yourself. The Cowboys offense is by far the best offense right now, and it's because of Dak Prescott. Now, Dak Prescott, you got to get the wins, but he's 2-1. So if the Cowboys can get on a little bit of a winning streak, you're going to hear about the Cowboys possibly. They're going to talk about Dak Prescott being the MVP conversation. I'm just being honest. Outside looking in. Look up the stats, bro. I'm not just talking right now. The first game of the season, and this is why I said I was impressed for all the Cowboys, because I don't be hating on the Cowboys, even though I do feel like it's the most delusional fan base in the NFL. They're the most delusional fan base in the NFL. But I will say this, though. When they went against the Eagles in the first game of the season, bruh, Dak Prescott looked amazing. I'm not going to say it. I'm not capping. That man looked good, bro. Matter of fact, let me look up his numbers right now. Bro. That man looking good right now. Dak Prescott look good right now. Now, how it's going to finish? Now, I don't know about all that. Now, see, we talking about right now. We ain't talking about later on. You feel me? We talking about right now. We ain't talking about later on. So don't try to say, oh, Mike, you said he was going to be. No, I didn't say that. I said right now he looks good. But the Cowboys record. So right now, his QBR is 76.6, which is third in the NFL. Right now, he has only 3 interceptions, 10 throwing touchdowns. He's second in passing yards with 1,356 passing yards. Let me look at his rushing yards. I know we got some rushing yards as well. Let me just see. Rushing. So 12 carries for 50 yards, 4.2 per average, 1 touchdown. Longest run of the year is 14 yards. Yeah, so he's having an outstanding season. You got one player, your receiver. Nah, we got a lot of players, bro. We got Jordan. I mean, you want me to go down the list? Hey, you talking to the right Viking fan. I know a little. Listen, I know some. I don't know all the players on the team, but I know a lot of the players on the team, bro. If you want me to go down the list, I can definitely go down the list for you. We have the most popular wide receiver in the game. His name, the Mr. Gritty Jets, the best wide receiver in the game, Justin Jefferson, number 18. Yes, we have him, but we also have Jordan Addison. See, now you got to make me talk my talk, y'all. I say I wasn't trying to do this, but since you want me to, I got you, brother. I got you. So we have Jordan Addison, right? One of the best second string wide receivers in the game. Touchdown machine, bro. Touchdown machine. Look up his numbers. People don't talk about Jordan Addison a lot, but they need to start talking about him, right? We have TJ Hawkinson. We have a guy. I was going to say Adam Thielen, but he hasn't been doing nothing, but that's my guy. I love Adam Thielen. We got Speedy Naylor. We got Jordan Mason. We got, which he's a very good running back. We have Aaron Jones when he comes back from injury, but he's good. We have a very good coach. We have some of the best minded coaches, meaning the defense. Let's go to the defense. We're going to go to the defense. I'm done with the offense. Defense, right? Brian Flores has his defense top 10 defense in all of football. All of football, bro. Look it up. In total defense, we number 6 or 5, bro. So if that's the case, we only got one player. Let's name some of the defensive players real quick. We have a man called Jonathan Grenard, sack machine, edge rusher. We have a man, the myth, the legend, Harrison Smith, number 22. We have another player. His name is Byron Murphy, interception machine. Look his numbers up, brother, man. Look them up. We have another corner. His name is Isaiah Rodgers, coming from the Eagles. Look him up. Beast. Got that dog mentality. You know what I'm saying? We got multiple players, man. We got a lot of players. Some of these kids never heard of. Oh, Vic, yeah, they probably never. You know, Luck, I feel like it kind of reminds me of like the Megatron. You know what I'm saying? Astro Kid. Like, it kind of reminds me of like Megatron. You know how like Megatron just retired randomly, right? It's kind of like the same thing, bro. Like, Andrew Luck retired like just randomly because of the injuries and stuff. And I'm not saying that they'll be at the top of their game because they were battling some injuries throughout their careers, but they still were very, very good players. They just wanted to get out the game. They was tired of being injured. They wanted the well-being, the longevity of their life. They probably got families, which I don't know. I don't know their personal life. And they retired way too soon in a lot of people's opinion. But yeah, man, Andrew Luck, man, he was a very good quarterback. Vic, oh my goodness, Rivers, yes, bro. Y'all kind of look like I look like Levante David. I gotta look him up. New York Giants. Oh man, we got a Giants fan in the building. To the Vikings got more than one player casual. Yes, and look, Frank, I didn't even say Andrew Van Ginkel because he's been hurt because of the neck injury. But yes, he's another dog. I was gonna say Blake Cashman, but he's been hurt too. But even with all the injuries on the Vikings defense, you're not even talking about Dallas Turner. You're not talking about a lot of players. I didn't even bring them up, but it's just like sometimes you can't explain it all. You can't explain it all. Lions are the best team. We winning it all. Okay. Respectfully disagree with that. Commanders, that's who they play. Okay. CJ Ham. Yes, let's get it. Let's go. Jackson Dart. Mikey. Yo, what's good, Big Task? I'm excited to see more of Isaiah Rogers after the big. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yo, he was amazing. He had the pick six, the fumble recovery for a return for a touchdown was amazing. Cowboys have a lot of weapons, but defense sucks. Right. Let's go. Lions are looking pretty good. I'm okay with them being good. Just the Packers. I hate to see what. Um, what your opinions on Travis Hunter? You know what? I haven't been really like following Travis Hunter, but I've been one of the supporters of Travis Hunter because I always go for the dudes that people sleep on. Not because we know he's a talented player. When I say sleep on, I'm talking about because he wanted to come when he come into the NFL. You trying to play corner and you're trying to play wide receiver. Not saying the man can't do it, but I'm cheering for Travis Hunter, man. Like I want him to be successful. We'll see what happens, man. I don't know if he's better at a wide receiver or a corner. I don't know I'm about to watch though. I'm about to be live for that game, and I'm about to see it's the Jaguars versus the Seahawks. So I'm about to see what he's capable of. We're gonna see. You know what I mean? But I like him though. I like him. Cowboys had Pickens, Lamb. They ain't that good. I like CeeDee Lamb though. I like CeeDee Lamb. He said, "What have the Vikings done?" We're one of the best teams in the NFL right now. So I know, but real talk, what the Vikings have done, we've been to 4 Super Bowls. We lost. And God bless to you. God bless to you. Even the ones that are calling me a clown. I don't know why y'all call me a clown, but respectfully, I mean, God bless to you. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. But I would say this, like the Vikings been to the Super Bowl 4 times. We've been so close, but we just could never get over the top. The Vikings franchise have multiple Hall of Famers throughout the history of the NFL, some of the best players of all time on the Vikings. We just could have never get it done. But we'll be in the Super Bowl soon, and we're going to win it for the first time. Packers, the Cowboys definitely will hurt in them late in the season for a playoff push. Right, I got you, bro. Dak is good regular season, but failed in the postseason as usual. Nothing new. Vikings aren't good, no disrespect. All right, Josh, we're going to see. Who's your team, Josh? Vikings went 14-1 last year. Lions weren't just better than, yeah. Vikings, listen, Lions were very, very good last year, but they still was in the same situation. They didn't do nothing in the playoffs. I could never leave the Vikings, bro. I've been a Viking fan for a while, bro. You see the Adrian Peterson jersey behind me, bro? I could never leave the Vikings, bro. Like, I've been a Viking fan since the Randy Moss days when Culpepper was throwing him the ball, bro. I can never leave the Vikings. I'm a real fan. I don't hop wagon the wagon. I don't just hop on a team's wagon. Oh, they won a Super Bowl. I'm going to hop on that wagon, bro. I'm on a franchise that ain't never won a Super Bowl. If you a Viking fan, you a real one because there's not many real ones that no matter what they team going through, they can go 0-17. We still rocking with our team. We're going to be disappointed. Don't get it twisted. But we still rocking with our team, regardless of the wins and the losses. There's not that many real ones. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't that many real ones. But yeah, it is hard to be a Viking fan sometimes. But you got to embrace the suck. You got to embrace the suck. You got to take the good and you got to take the bad. And eventually, the Minnesota Vikings will be one of the teams that's going to be a Super Bowl champion. Eventually, we'll see. We got Steelers fans in the building. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. It's definitely going down over here on My Sports Vibes. Everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel. Whether you a Viking fan or not, sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us, and I truly feel that way. But I will say this respectfully. As a big-time Minnesota Viking fan, we're going to beat the brakes off your team. Respectfully. We're going to beat the brakes off your team. That's just how I feel, bro. That is a new Michael Thomas, a.k.a. Mr. Slant Route. You must not know. I'm not trying to come at you, bro. You must not really know how Justin Jefferson plays. He's one of the best deep threats in the game. I don't know if you've been watching the same guy I'm watching, but and nothing wrong with running slants. That's part of the game. That's part of the game. But I mean, I guess we're gonna have to just do some research. Hawkinson, former Lions. Jones is old. Hey, listen, Jones is old, but he's still good. Don't matter about age, bro. A lot of people always go by age, bro. Can the man play? Can the man play or not? There's young players that are not good, bro. Let's talk about the young players that are not good. There's a lot of young players that are not good. Derrick Henry's not no young pup. Saquon Barkley isn't a young pup like he used to be. Hey, listen, bro. Can you name a whole bunch of running backs better than them? Especially Derrick Henry right now? Hey, listen, bro. Everybody got their own opinion about age and all that. But if the man can play, the man can play. Yes, when it comes to how long he can play when he's at a certain age, I understand that. But you could be young and can't play from the very beginning. Can I talk that talk? Niners going to kick. We're going to see. Van Ginkel better. Yeah, Van Ginkel's a beast. You haven't played anyone. Of course, your defense looks good. I would say this. You play who's on your schedule. And that's just the point being. And our defense is actually really good. If you look up the players on our team, you will understand. You will understand. Who's your team? Who's your team, by the way? Best player on the Vikings may well be Christian Darrisaw. That's another good offensive tackle. One of the best tackles in the game, actually. Smith is like 30s. He's like 36, but it's all good. He's still good, though. Yeah, he's still good, though. He's still playing good. I did say Harrison Smith. I said Harrison Smith. I said Harrison Smith is a straight up dog. And let me say this. People talking about his age. That first pick six against the Bengals. You know how Isaiah Rodgers got that ball? It was deflected by Harrison Smith, number 22. The reason why Isaiah Rodgers got that interception and ran it back for a pick six was because Harrison Smith deflected it and it went straight to Isaiah Rodgers, and Isaiah Rodgers caught the ball and ran it back. So, yeah, bro. You don't Pro Bowl. Yeah, he is. He's really good. He said Harrison Smith. He said him. Yeah, it don't matter. Why y'all so stuck on age? He said Everson Griffin. I like y'all defense. Don't forget about Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter was even better than Everson Griffin, by the way. Texans defense is better. I don't know about that, but they do have a good defense. Harrison Smith still has a. Thank you, Frank. They don't know. Some people are just they don't watch the game. They don't watch the Vikings, so they don't know. So they're just talking what they think they know. But respectfully speaking, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I ain't mad at you. Concussion protocol. Yeah, facts. But Smith is irrelevant now because he won't be around much longer. He's irrelevant right now because he's on the team right now. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about years down the road, bro. We're talking about right now. We're not talking. See, that's what you're not understanding. We're not talking about the players 2 years from now. We're talking about the players that's on the field right now. Skull to the bowl, baby. Let's get it. Pass looking good. Yeah, pass looking real good. What are your thoughts on the Bears? The Bears, man, my biggest thing about the Bears, they're not a bad team. Listen, Caleb, we want to see his growth. As Caleb Williams gets better, the Bears will be better, period. It starts with him, to be honest with you. He was the first overall pick in that 2024 NFL draft. So we'll see what happens. I like your passion. Yeah, hey Josh, you know the vibes. It's all love at the end of the day, bro. But I think you gotta put some respect on Harrison Smith's name, bro. I really do, bro. Like I don't know if you're a Viking fan or not, bro. I'm just saying. 2 forced fumbles in 1 minute, 89 yards. Yes, bro. Fumble recover. Isaiah Rodgers is him. They still ever. Yes, bro. They don't know, bro. They don't know. Who feeling any. Yeah, we're gonna beat the brace off for the Eagles. More like the Seattle Sea Chickens. That's the first time I ever heard that. Seattle Sea Chickens. What's your thought on the Patriots? Oh man. Drake May. Hey, listen, they got a good defense in Drake May. I'm a Drake May guy. Hey, I'm a Drake May guy. So I was one of the I chose. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was prior to the NFL draft, prior to us getting JJ McCarthy, I was one of the few Viking fans that said Drake May is my favorite quarterback in the draft. I'm not capping. You can look it up. I said I want Drake May. I wanted Drake May. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that I think I pretty much answered your question about that. And now that he's playing good, I kind of like make me feel like it makes me feel a little bit of a way, but then I'm happy for him because I said whoever drafts him was gonna be good, but then it was the Patriots that drafted him, and I was like, oh, he's gonna have a lot of pressure because of Tom Brady, and is he going to be able to, it's hard to be the quarterback of a team that has the greatest quarterback of all time, in my opinion, and that's Tom Brady. So Drake May is a very good young quarterback. Skull, what's good? What's good? Mike, do you do the Bengals game today? Nah, what time's the Bengals game? I'm gonna do the Seahawks and the Jaguars. I'm doing the Seahawks and the Jaguars today, y'all. That starts at 1:00. The Bengals game, who did the Bengals even play? KC fan, baby. You KC? Okay. Still think Vikings US based stadium is the nicest. And that's what's up. Yeah, I think the Vikings US. I've been to the stadium. My first game I went to week 2, and the stadium is absolutely amazing, man. The TV doesn't do it justice. I feel like a lot of people, like, if you can go to a professional football game. Go to a professional football game. I know it's comfortable to watch it at the house. If you can, go to a game. Go to a game. KC fan, baby. Shout out to all the Chiefs fans. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game this season with the scoreboard and everything. Whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. Everybody is welcome to this YouTube channel. And also, I would like to say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. You could be from a whole nother galaxy. You could be from Jupiter. You could be from Pluto, Venus, the moon, everywhere. It doesn't matter. If you are welcome to this YouTube channel, and shout out to you. But I'm gonna say this respectfully, man. As a big time Minnesota Viking fan, we gonna beat the brace off y'all teams. It is what it is. That's just how I feel, man. Don't get in your feelings. Don't get in your feelings or nothing like that. It's just how I talk. I got love for y'all, but at the same time, I'm one of those Viking fans. I'm a passionate Viking fan. Listen, this is just the energy I always have. And it's nothing against your team. I'm hoping your team does good, but not against the Minnesota Vikings. But that's just how I feel. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody's in the building, though. Appreciate y'all. We got some weirdos in there. There's been a lot of weirdos in the chat lately. A lot of weirdos in the chat. What are your thoughts on the Patriots? Yo, the Patriots. I get that question a lot. Did I just read that? Did I just talk about the Patriots? While Lawrence scored, Brian Robinson was okay. Yes, I like Brian Robertson. Yes. I like Brian Robertson. Yes. No Smith is solid, but he's almost out of the. Yeah, when we have Theo Jackson, you know what I mean? He's part of that. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens, bro. But right now, Harrison Smith is playing decent. Why haven't you read my messages? What message you talking about, bro? I got so many. I'm sorry. Look, let me say this, y'all. I apologize if I can't read everybody's message. I don't mean to skip people's messages. It's not on purpose. You know what I mean? Nobody, like, listen, I don't mean to just skip over your comments, but I have a lot of comments to read, and it's hard to just read everybody's comment. Man, let's talk about other games besides keeping it Vikings that are on a bye. Yeah, we are talking about other games. I'm not sure if you just hopped on the live, but we are talking about other games. We were just talking about the Jaguars and the Seahawks. We were just talking about the Colts. We were just talking about a few games. I'm not sure if you just got on the live stream, but if you want to, just rewind a little bit and you will get everything we talked about. I think man needs to hand out free seafood if the Vikings can't stay on. All right. Dallas versus, and we were talking about the Dallas Cowboys. We were talking about everything. All right, let's do some score predictions real quick before I get off this live stream. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Angel, what's going on, Vibes? Respectfully speaking, cheers from Oregon fans. What's good with you, bro? Let's do some final score predictions before I get up. I'll be back on at 12:50. All right, so let's start it with the Broncos are beating the Jets. Let me repeat. The Broncos are beating the Jets in London. It's 1 minute and 11 seconds left. 13-11. The Jets are on Denver 44. They're going to have to go for a field goal, and let's see if they make it. All right. We already have the Giants beating the Eagles 34-17. Seahawks versus Jaguars. Final score prediction. I got the Seahawks winning 24-20. 24-20. Seahawks win. Jaguars versus Dolphins. 1 o'clock today. I got the Chargers winning 33-17. Rams versus Ravens. I don't know if Lamar Jackson is playing. I'm going by Lamar Jackson playing. If Lamar Jackson is playing, I got the Ravens beating the Rams 28-24. Colts versus Cardinals. I got the Colts beating the Cardinals. The Colts is one of the hottest teams in the NFL. Colts will beat the Cardinals 30-10. No, 30-9. 30-9, beat down. Cardinals going to beat the brakes off the Cardinals. Cowboys versus Panthers. 1 o'clock game as well. I got the Cowboys beating the Panthers. The Cowboys offense is the best total offense in the NFL right now, coming from a Viking fan opinion. They're looking really good offensively. My homie in the comments said that the Cowboys defense is the weakness of that team, but I don't see the Panthers beating the Cowboys, but we'll see. We shall see. Now we got the Patriots versus the Saints. I'm going Patriots all day. I'm going Patriots all day. Drake May is going to air the ball out. The Patriots defense is one of the most underrated defenses in the NFL, and it will make Spencer Rattler look bad in this game. Now, we got the Steelers versus Browns, division rival game. Steelers versus Browns. Now, I got the Steelers. I think Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers are playing some good football. Final score, 21-14. Raiders versus the Titans. Now, this is a 50-50 coin flip, y'all. Titans, I want Cam Ward to get a second win of his NFL career. But I will say this, y'all, as a person that was saying that the Raiders will be a dark horse team in the AFC, I've been 100% wrong this season. It's still early. I think the Raiders will win this game. Now, if they lose to the Titans, I think the Raiders ain't making the playoffs. They ain't making the playoffs. Now, another big game, probably the biggest game of the day, 49ers versus Buccaneers. I got the Bucs. Not taking nothing away from the 49ers and what they have been doing, like what they did this whole entire season. But the Buccaneers, for me, with Baker Mayfield is playing at an elite level. Baker Mayfield can mess around and find out and be an MVP at the rate that he's playing right now. Baker Mayfield is playing at a great level, a very high level, a level that we probably have never seen him play. And he's been pretty good in this NFL. So this is his best season by far, in my opinion, early on in his season. And I think the Buccaneers will get a great big win against one of the best teams in the NFC and beat the 49ers. Man, this is a tough score. This is a tough score prediction right here, y'all. So I'm a big Fred Warner guy, probably the best middle linebacker in the game. Buccaneers. I got Buccaneers winning 27-24. Last second field goal. Buccaneers win. Bengals, Packers. I'm going for the Bengals. Hey, listen, respectfully hey, listen, I ain't hating on the Packers. I want them to lose. Let's go Bengals. Bengals beating the brakes off of them. 24-17. Now we got the Lions and Chiefs. That's another big game at 8:20 today. Chiefs versus Lions. So the Chiefs will beat the Lions, in my opinion. And it's going to be a good game, but I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be amazing this game. I can see them scoring about in the 30s. I got them like 33 to like a 20-something for the Lions, like 24. 33-24. Now, Bills versus Falcons tomorrow and Bears versus Commanders tomorrow. Let's start with the Bills and Falcons. Bills and Falcons, I got the Bills beating the Falcons 28-13. Bears versus Commanders. Commanders will win 27-13 Bears. So I got the Commanders winning that game. But yeah, that's all the score prediction. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Peace. It was good. Was good, Aaron. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. It's definitely going down. Appreciate each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Y'all know the vibes we here, baby. Salute to y'all. God bless to each and every one of y'all that's in the building. Now, the Seahawks and Jaguars games is going to be a tight. Yeah, that's going to be tight. I like that. I'm going to be live for that game. All right, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. And God bless to each and every one of y'all. Peace.